Health is how you function. It's not how you feel. It's always great to feel good, but that's not what health is. Health is not how you feel. It's not how you look. If 5 out of 6 Americans get heart disease or cancer in their lifetime, that's anywhere from hypertension, heart disease, a stroke, or any of the 10,000 forms of cancer. If 5 out of 6 Americans get that, and you cannot feel heart disease forming, you can't feel a stroke coming on, you can't see cancer in a mirror, you can't feel it growing. 84% of Americans, they die of something that they cannot feel. So it makes no sense with the way that we've been taught and indoctrinated with that health is how we look or how we feel. It's a fragmented false belief system. If you put your anchor in something that's not real and you live that way for 30 years, what do you end up like? Another stat, like 5 out of 6 Americans that get heart disease or cancer or some type of disease process that they cannot feel forming until it's too late. So what's up, guys? It's Chad Schlager from the Wellness Point, your chiropractor. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the difference of being sick and having symptoms. The medical system likes to clump those two things together. Every time you have symptoms, you are classified as sick. That is not right. You can have symptoms and not be sick, and you can have no symptoms and be sick. So, for example, when your child runs a fever and they're fighting something, and you don't know what that is, you don't run to the medical doctor to get a diagnosis and some drugs, you go, okay, it's 102-degree fever, my kid's got this, he's not gonna die, it's been there for 3 days, no big deal. We hydrate them, we love them, we bring them in for an extra adjustment that week, and then it goes away. Was the fever a bad thing? Of course not. It was their body's innate design, the way that they were functioning, the way that they were supposed to function, helped them, it heated up and it killed whatever was inside of them. The body did not need a diagnosis to do that. It did not need drugs. It did not need a treatment plan in order to fix that problem. Some parents are indoctrinated with the idea that a fever is bad, and when their child heats up and gets uncomfortable and they don't feel good, they make the correlation between not feeling good and symptoms and their child is sick. So what they do is they take a fever reducer to reduce their child's fever to make them feel better, only to find out that their immune system gets compromised during that process, their kid stays sicker longer, and they do that continually every time their child runs any fever or has any symptoms, and now they're sick all the time and they can't figure out why. So since you can experience a symptom like a fever, and it does not mean that you're sick, it's just a byproduct of what the body is doing to try to heal itself, and you can be creating a disease process and have absolutely no symptoms. So there is no correlation between being sick and having symptoms. So don't come in here saying that you're sick when you have a fever and you have a cough. That's your body doing exactly what it needs to do. The sick people medicate the problem. They don't support the symptoms, they try to suppress the symptoms. You are having symptoms for a reason. Know what that reason is and support them. So there's a sale that we're having, I think until the end of February. It's an immune boost sale, so you can get a vitamin D and elderberry and any one of the Vital Proteins products. You can get those three, all three of them in a bundle for $85. That's going to be on sale until I think the end of February. And there's an extra day in February because it's a leap year, so you'll have that sale for an extra day this year. So sickness and symptoms, not related. Health is how you function, it's not how you feel. As your body starts to dysfunction, which by the way, most of the time you cannot feel, which is why it's so important to come in every week to get your spine checked for subluxations, because your spine controls the function of your body, and when your spine starts to dysfunction, all organ cells and tissues start to dysfunction. So rather than waiting to feel the manifestation of the symptoms, why not just bring your family in once a week to get adjusted? You do not have to be a practice member to come in to get these supplements. If you're watching this video right now and you've never met me and never been to our office, you can still come in and take hold of that deal. It's for everybody in the community, everybody in Walworth County. So thanks for watching. Hit the share button, share it with your friends. We'll see you soon.